Wnba are proud to support Wnba Girls, a program that teaches girls to reject stereotypes and embrace their leadership superpowers. This is what leadership looks like.
Games for this week: Monday Night Football matchup Saints Chiefs Tuesday, NHL opening night triple header on ESPN, and Game 1 of the WNBA Finals Thursday night on ESPN. Not ever happened in this league's history that a team came back to win a series being down 2-0 in a best of 5, 0-18 all time. Probably surprising is only one team in Game 5 with 20 minutes Mercury, and then it took that epic fourth quarter in Game 5 from Sue Berger for Seattle to still win the series. Lady Hamilton, you missed you. Lady Hamilton on the good side. The strong take from Lady Hamilton, and you see how far she has to reach to get that finish over Asia Wilson with outstretched hand. David's on the bench right now with 3 back.
In town, I'm trying to get the volume to play. Off the ball, just cutting and moving and trying to get an open look. Still kind of had to settle late in the clock for that runner.
Does New York need more looks for Stewart? 5 of 7 from the field in this first.
I really think so. And she's been so good. They have to be careful though. They really get her the ball, but not force it because we've seen it times when they have done that and it's been a turnover.
Bart wins it in. Here comes Wilson. New York has struggled since Fevers went to the bench with a third foul. Gray. The Clark. New York is 1 of 7 from the full in his first half. Dangerous back there. They're going to call a foul if it's Jones. It's her third, and it is number 3 to Jones.
Asia does a good job of stepping in and stealing. JJ tries to get around. Man, with all the contact we have seen throughout this game, oh, it's the grab on the right side. Okay, that's the right call.
And if you're John Jones, you just have to be smarter than that.
Yeah.
Playing with 2 fouls That's an easy ball to see. So now Jones and Phoebish both on the bench with 3 for New York.
JJ's third foul in game 3 at the end of the second quarter was also, just one that wasn't particularly smart.
And Vegas take advantage. Looking to force a game 5 Tuesday. Plum, Wiggles, take. New York lead has been shaved down to 2. Plum up to 12. Stewart, surrounded, no play. The next is right move. The line with 3. Going down. But the flip inside of foul call against New York is going to send Wilson to the line. It's automatic. Usually, you pick up that third foul in the first half, that player goes to the bench. Only 1:08 to go left in this quarter now, but any second guessing that decision from New York, I think you're telling how much this game is turned.
Well, I think you have to remember that Wnba Phoebish, as a rookie, early in this season, her biggest issue was getting into foul trouble and trying to stay on the floor and work through that. She has gotten much better, but there might not be that level of trust with a young player that they can play out the stretch and not pick up another foul.
Phoebish, a plus 14 in this game. So you do the math. Vegas has outscored New York by 13. In the limited minutes, Phoebish has been on the bench. Here's Stewart, 1.8, 7-0 Vegas run. Stewart, difficult shot, can't get it to go. Gray. Off the block. Another chance for Vegas. Knocked away by the next two. She got there to save. Stewart pick, team good.
She didn't get the lift that she normally would when she went up with the shot.
She's been laboring in these playoffs after having knee surgery in July. Really can only play in 4 to 5 minute spurts. 11-second difference, game and shot clock. Plum looking to take Vandersloot. Capiro missed the layup. Ionescu off the tip from Stewart. 8 seconds left in the half. Ionescu, the crossover, the give. Vandersloot, the drive. Stewart, the run. Won't go. And Brianna Stewart saying, why are you dancing that? Shoot that, Sabrina, as the half comes to a close with New York leading by 3. Sabrina Ionescu, 12 first quarter points, a 3-point lead. WNBA halftime presented by State Farm coming up with El, Drea, and Shanae. And Brooke is with Brianna Stewart.
Brianna, every difficult attempt has come with a lot of work. Give us a sense of how physical it is out here.
Yeah, I mean, it's the playoffs, so it's going to be physical. It's too, but we got to continue to play through it, especially on the other end. All boys are killing us in them.
How do you adjust with Jonquil, Leone, and foul trouble?
We have a defense, depth is something that's really important to our team, and next one we have mentality, and they're going to be ready for the second.
All right, Brooke, well, Brianna Stewart, 15 points, 9 rebounds in that first half. New York trying to end the series today. A 3-point lead. State Farm halftime coming up. El, Drea, and Shanae.
zone and she's able to stretch the floor and knock it down. And of course, I love this because Stewie, I mean, look, she's not afraid of the contact. Right here, this is an and one side. That was the biggest adjustment by Sandy Brondello, having their 5 or 4 bring up the ball.
Okay, Sabrina had 12 points in that first quarter. That ties for most in any postseason quarter of her entire career. She was held scoreless in that second quarter. Asia Wilson told us this game would be decided by defense. What are you saying?
It's kind of cool. Las Vegas didn't lead the league in offense, 86 points per game, but they win with their defense. Yeah. They dig down and they dig deep and defensively. We've seen some tremendous plays. I mean, it's been kind of a block party a little bit, but I love this because they go as Asia goes. She's a former defensive player of the year, and this year she's the first player in W history to lead the league, not only in points, but also in blocks and rebounds. Typically, when we look at this Las Vegas Aces squad, we say, oh, their offense is untouchable. But it's their defense. That's the reason why they're in this game.
Yeah, I mean, and some of the issue for me when it comes to the New York Liberty, I know they have a 3-point lead, but some of those plays, like John Paul Jones going slow against Asia, of course she's going to block that. That's Sabrina layup. That was up for the first action. That was a one-ball screen. Sabrina goes to drive it in, and Asia's like, no, not today. For the Liberty, they have to be smarter in the second half offensively and stick to their spacing.
Yes, when it comes to discipline, it's been a tale of two teams. Think about it. New York, they've been defined by foul trouble. Yeah, Bebish and JJ. But get this, Las Vegas, only 2 turnovers so far. That is like a goal, a dream first half.
And on the other side, the Liberty 7 turnovers and they scored 12 points off it. But when you talk about being smart, my eyes are on Jonquil. Because even that third foul, Ryan and Rebecca didn't have time to get into it. They were like, that was a silly foul. It was a very silly foul. You reach Asia's right side where she could get the ball and go left. You reach for that. Just let her catch the basketball and face up and let her guard.
You know what's crazy? It's very rare. I don't know who's going to win. It's going to be a response by New York and Las Vegas. I mean, they're showing heart. It can go either way.
I was going to say, but a 3-point lead still doesn't feel safe, especially when you know what you know about this game from game 3 and what happened in the fourth. No, Liberty didn't feel safe at all. Think about this. The Aces came out in the third quarter of game 3. Yeah. 21-6. Single digits in the playoffs. They went on a 16-0 run. This is where the Liberty are tested.
That's the defense that Asia talks about.
Everything from all season is tested in this third quarter for the Liberty. In that third quarter, by the way, New York had the same amount of points as it did turnovers. Yeah, no things. Batista Collier got back on track in game 3 after 28 points total in games 1 and 2, put up a 26 ball on Friday. That game 5 coming up on the ESPN. We will close out halftime after this. This halftime report is presented by State Farm. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Want to stand for something greater?
Yeah, absolutely. Johnson. Well,
And get back up and do it.
so that when it stand for something, it will stand forever. Get ready.
I'm James Parker, Sophie Plum, Skylar Davis Smith, DJ Carrington, Cameron Grant. If I had to describe myself in one word on the court, it would be intense. When you're on the court, nothing else matters. Me on the court is fire. I'm just ready to go to work. I want my legacy to be that I left the game in a better place. Everybody is wearing skates.
I have a surprise for you.
Oh, yes, please.
Feast your eyes on this.
It's sexy. Feels so new.
I want to feel this feeling again and again.
Good.
How bad do you want to hold it?
Not gonna bet. Pretty please.
Deep. Go ahead. Press the button.
Oh, it's glowing.
We should do this more often.
Agreed.
I feel it again and again with the latest iPhones every year. With AT&T Next Up Anytime. It's only a shot. Just throw it away.
Not today. when you're living your life and all of a sudden you're out there helping cops solve crimes.
How do you do that?
I have an IQ of 160, so that might have something to do with this. Want me to go in and flip the table over? Look,
We're really doing this, huh?
we're doing it. WNBA halftime presented by State Farm. All right, we back. We've been combing Twitter, and you've got questions. Isabella says, "Ladies, how can the Aces slow down Sabrina in the second half of this game?"
Look, they're already doing it, but what I do like is that they're not switching. Again, I say digging down, digging deep, because when you switch, now you're putting yourself in a liability position, playing, 3-on-4 or something like that? So, yeah, they play straight up defense.
And stay physical with her when she gives the ball up. You gotta stay close, stay attached, and be physical with her because he's probably gonna get it back.
All right, I think we have one more Twitter question. This is Maddie, who says, if Vegas wins today, do you think they'll have enough momentum to advance?
To be the first, when I come back from down, I'll take. Well, I don't think if it would be every team, it's this one. Any player, it's Angel.
It's the first team to come back from down 0-2, and you're going for a three-peat. Like, that's a lot of momentum.
Let's not put the cart before the horse.
Don't even age. We don't have time to stand up.
Correct. They gotta win 2 more games.
Yeah. Correct. There's only, as we said before, been one team that's even forced a game 5 after being down in an OT hole in a best of 5, and that was the 2008 Mercury, who eventually actually that.
Okay.
Yikes. There's semantics. We've got to give a big shout out as we say goodbye and get it back to Aces to Chelsea Craig, who just became the 4th player in history with 300 or more postseason dives.
Wow.
Yes, right, exactly. Ryan and Rebecca will take it out of this.
Here in the W, we pride ourselves on having a super welcoming, calm, low stakes environment. This is wild basketball. This is a place where basketball matters. If you love real basketball, welcome to the W.
We're back with the biggest, best season yet. The Pursuits. What would you do from 29 NBC? You give for a child you love. Make their wish feel true. To help them fight a critical illness. Just imagine what you do. You see, wishes are so powerful that you can make them real. They give a child back their childhood. Even change the way they feel. Every single one of us can make the stars align. Because when we come together, hope and joy will shine.
Let's go hard all day. Winners don't cry, they play. Start the game.
We will begin ESPN's coverage of the 2024 WNBA playoffs presented by Google in Las Vegas. Getting ready for the start of the 3rd quarter of Game 4. New York, a 2-1 series lead in these best of 5 semis and a 3-point lead over the 2-time defending champion Aces. Taking a look at our leading scorers. Brianna Stewart, Sabrina Ionescu, both very efficient Celtic club. Asia Wilson getting it done for the Aces. As we welcome you courtside once again, Ryan Rucco alongside the Hall of Famer Rebecca Lobo. Rebecca, just your impressions of that first half.
Both coaches have to be really pleased with their team's toughness and intensity on both ends of the floor. Energy certainly is there.
How about something you're looking for from either team in the second half?
The New York needs to do a better job taking care of the basketball. Vegas had 12 points off of turnovers, and if you're Vegas, you would like to see Jackie Young get going offensively.
And Jackie Young in that first half, 1 of 7 from the floor. Meanwhile, to your point about ball protection, New York 7 turnovers in the first half. Vegas turned it over just 2 times. Las Vegas, best in the league this season when it came to protecting the basketball. Number 1 in offensive turnover percentage. We chat now with Becky Hammond. Coach, what's the biggest point of emphasis for your group here? Season second half started.
We eventually got to where we were not going to wake up. Playing defensive end on the floor, and we got a rebound. They're absolutely pounding us on the glass. And you want to win? You want to see the stay alive? Then you got a rebound.
Liberty Phoebus in foul trouble. Can you attack her in any way? Try to get her to pick up another one here early.
She's pretty crafty and smart, so we're going to put people in action, but we kind of want the ball to find the mismatch naturally.
All right, thanks a lot, Coach.
Yeah.
Here's Phoebus firing away. Hit it to 3. So Phoebus and Jonquel Jones both with 3 fouls for New York as we begin this second half. Wilson on the attack.
Asia Wilson going to her strong in attacking Jonquel Jones, and what you mentioned, get the 3 fouls.
Jones not picked up and slings the 3. 8 points now for Jones. Becky Hammond talked about the glass. New York a plus 11 rebounding advantage. Wilson dishes out. Clark's 3 missed it. And Laney Hamilton the board. Ionescu at 12 in the first, did not score in the second. Jones on the move, inside, whips it down. So that's what you're talking about, the unforced turnover. New York's 8th of the game.
And it's exquisite when big players don't make mistakes and do things like try and pull away the bucket or stepping into it freely like we saw JJ the prior possessions.
11 points for Wilson, 5 rebounds. Here's Wilson back to work. That's too easy. Wilson just put it right to the cup.
Alicia Clark set a little screen, and there was no resistance from the New York defense.
Here's Stewart, guarded by Clark. Trying to back her down. Clark did a nice job hanging there. Ionescu backs away, dumps it in. Dumped away. A steal from Gray. Here's Clark. Wilson back to work. Asia Wilson back finish it. Two turnovers in the quarter for New York. Wilson barges in. Lost it. Stewart has it. And trades the free throw jumper. Brianna Stewart, 17 points, 10 rebounds on 7 of 12 shooting. And if you're trying to Jones, it's just when you have 3 fouls, if you like one edge and coming into a goal, it's going to be called a foul every time. It's number 4 on Jonquel Jones.
She was the double drag, and she was the second defender, so she goes, let's go back. Let's go back. You're long enough that you can make Jackie Young use an extra dribble to get by.
So Jones to the bench now with more personals. How does New York handle it? Kennedy Burke into the game. Ayla Thornton struggled in that first half, and Wilson's pass was a little too tall for Alicia Clark. One of the points of emphasis Sandy Brondello brought up was before the game was Jonquel Jones playing smartly, being aware of those fouls. Davis dumps it down. Stewart off to Ionescu at E3. It's good. Sabrina Ionescu 4 for 4 from downtown in game 4. New York lead is 7. Liberty trying to punch their ticket to the finals today. Aces trying to force a game 5 Tuesday, and Silky Gray has been bringing the heat all afternoon. And as through the crossover, defense collapses, and it's Chargers coming as New York turns it over again. Second personal on Ionescu.
Cesar Ionescu setting screens to get other teammates open, and then it results in her getting a good look herself. On this end, we saw it in game 3 as well. Chelsea Gray stepping in, taking a big charge. It's that as well as anyone.
Well, and in this series, as the primary defender, Gray has held her opponents to 26% shooting from the floor. For the playoffs, she's number 1 in that category at 29%. Here's Hayes. Over to Gray. Oh, Gray, the man. Dumps it down, stolen by Stewart. Rare turnover for the Aces. Lady Hamilton and hit the 3. Burke the rebound, in some trouble, and Bolt takes it away. 4th turnover the quarter for New York. And it's the infoul there for Burke.
Brianna Stewart, we talked about having a primary assignment on Plum. Will she get all the room and help? Reads the pass beautifully, able to steal it.
Plum short on a 3. Burke, Lady Hamilton, Stewart, Beamish, and Ionescu with a 5 for New York. Clark, Wilson, Plum, Hayes, and Gray for Las Vegas. And that's going to be a foul on Plum. And she was all over Ionescu. Second personal on Plum. And the first team foul on Las Vegas. 2 team fouls thus far on New York. Liberty got to the bonus in the 5:15 mark of the second, but then did not get to the line after that. Ionescu through the lane, kicks it out. Burke needed for 3. Stewart trying to keep it alive, but Clark did a nice job fending her off. 16. Loose handle. Gets it back. Hayes dumps it. Wilson finishes.
Tiffany Hayes and Kelsey Plum both done so good. Dribble penetration, getting into the paint, and using the defensive rotation to create looks for their teammates.
15 points for Asia Wilson. Plum walking Ionescu. Ionescu is back down. Kelsey Plum fouling Ionescu on the ground before any jump ball. And that is going to be number 3 on Kelsey Plum, who is getting away with a lot of contact throughout the possession. Oh, you think something's on the line today?
Vegas wants to be physical. They want to defend, and they're coming after it here.
ABC's coverage of the 2024 WNBA playoffs, presented by Google, is brought to you by Royal Caribbean. Come see.
I'm over it.
I'm over needing a prescription to get birth control.
Introducing Opill, the first FDA-approved daily birth control pill that's over the counter.
Because we're over the hassle.
No prescription, no appointment, no hassle. Opill, birth control in your control.
Hey Marcus, I'm in an ESPN on Hulu Plus live TV commercial. Can we run lines?
Oh, we got this.
ESPN has over 1,000 college football games,
With marquee rivalries.
conference championships, and playoff games.
Plus 22 Monday Night Football regular season games and 2 postseason matchups.
And you can watch it all on ESPN on Hulu Plus live TV.
Watch all of this glorious football on ESPN on Hulu Plus Live TV.
Geez, Marcus, maybe you should be in the commercial.
Kia Turbo Hybrid is built for all the things you've yet to do, like taking a long drive, just to throw a monster tailgate party on an away game.
Frisket, anyone?
Do what's yet to be done. The new Kia Carnival Turbo Hybrid. Kia. Movement that inspires.
Target Circle Week is here, folks. Get ready for 7 days of big deals. I want to talk about the Godot. The Go. No, the Godot. The greatest deal of all time. For me, it's a KitchenAid mixer. You don't even think it's 35% off. Let's toss it over to Gina.
Calling these automatic field guys.
40% off. Oh, he is cleaning up his savings. 30% off? Yes, please. Well, there you have it. 7 days of big deals. I'm getting a big deal right now. It's coming right at us. She's on the slide. She's flying it.
Night one more. The three-part season premiere event continues Thursday on BBC.
Welcome back. We're getting a look at Big Love Ultra Arena from Google Immersive View with Google Apps, which you can use to explore places and routes or explore Asia Wilson's routes to the cup.
A concerted effort to get Asia Wilson involved at the beginning of this third quarter. Only 7 attempts in the first half audience. Her strong left hand finishing beautifully.
She's just so consistent, game in, game out. As Stewart gets fouled by Hayes, that'll be number 3 on Tiffany Hayes. And that'll be the third team foul on the Aces. Donquil Jones on the bench with 4 personals for New York. Here's Stewart off the catch cross too. Perfectly timed by Chelsea Gray.
We've seen Gray do that multiple times through this series. She is just so good, especially if she sees an offensive player about to spin right there, gets her hands on the basketball.
Well, she tells us all the time, my defense gets overlooked. People always talk about my passing. She's an excellent defender. Stewart tips it back to Ionescu. Ionescu backs it out behind the arc, 7 to shoot. Off to Stewart. Stewart over Wilson. Oh my goodness! Bewitching the glass for 2. 19 points, 10 boards for Stewart. Oh, Wilson, nice look inside. Leaves it short. Here's Stewart. Her 3. Step on through. Not got a balance in it, pull a loose ball, but finish. And now we finish.
See the heavy fingers French, defensive glass. Oh,
there's not a lot there at all.
there is some though.
There's some there. Probably enough there that New York can't challenge it. But if you're Beavish again, with 3 fouls, the juice is not worth the squeeze there. So 4 fouls on Beavish, 4 on Jones. How does New York handle it? Not very well at the end of the second quarter. Take his out and to shoot. Plum, guarded by Bird. Hayes in the corner. Shot a 3. Lady Hamilton the rebound. Alone, Gray Short, work again, gets her hands on it, but unable to finish the tip. Here's Hayes, last back to the team. It's snapped by Thornton. Free throws for the veteran Hayes.
See this consistently from Vegas when they're really good and they push the pace end to end. We've mentioned Hayes being one of the quicker guards in the league. Surveying the landscape, sees she has a big honor, takes it right to the cup.
Taking a look at the upcoming WNBA national TV schedule. 2 possible Game 5s this Tuesday on ESPN2. If Mississippi Aces Liberty, Connecticut, Minnesota. For more on these games, please go to WNBA.com. Produce the WNBA app. Game 4, Lynx Sun. Coming your way 5 Eastern on ESPN. Minnesota 2 on Series Edge. Gray, Clark, get a breather. Gustafson in. But Hanks is, along with Plum, Hayes, Wilson, and Young. Liberty have Stewart, Ionescu, Burke, Thornton, and Lady Hamilton. And Stewart. Attacking Wilson. Great defense there from Asia Wilson. 5 to shoot. North 3. Oh, come on. Aces down 4. Young leads in and makes the whistle. Jackie Young will shoot 2. Second person.
Who else likes to tell what an elite defender she is? Grace helps. Just being able to seat, contain Brandon Stewart. Just starts with great help side and then on ball defense as well.
Young misses the free throw. Aces 9 for 13 from the line now. Ionescu will get a breather. Vandersloot in. 2:43 to go in this third. New York, the 51-47 lead. The Aces trying to become just the second team to fall to 2 in a series and force the knocker of the other back in 2018. No team has come back to win a best of 5 series when falling behind 2-0. Stewart will find Hayes. Bonus here, 2.5 to go in the third. Got steps in, starting. No. Vandersloot the rebound.
Great box up. Lady Hamilton against Hayes. Here's Stewart leading Jumper. Stewart sits it a lot. Vandersloot. Courtney Vandersloot almost like she was going to let go out of bounds for a moment. And then Little still has the grip that couldn't get to it. Stewart couldn't corral it, so she tipped it.
She pulled her hands back. And you saw her then say a word that was 4 letters and then her name. It was like shirt. Here's Hayes. Deflected. Vandersloot going to keep this one bounds. Stumpers. Stewart. Hayes and Wilson there. And then a back on Stewart.
Right. New York going end to end. Asia Wilson is just a beautiful, beautiful block.
Rejection from Wilson. Now, is it the now Stewart? No, looks like she hits ball. New York elects not to challenge. As Wilson hits the first. See the foul over time, Rebecca. It's the end of the play.
She hits her on the arm.
Okay. Wilson goes 1 for 2. The Aces will take some opportunities about right now.
It was a big problem for them in game 2. They missed it.
They're 11 for 16 in this game. New York leads by 2. Anderson in traffic. A travel.
We saw how intense and swarming Vegas's defense was in game 3 here, surrounded by 3. Questioning if it was a travel?
I'm sure.
No.
Travel or a jump. 5 turnovers in the quarter for New York. 12 in the game. Here's Wilson giving it up. Gustafson travels herself. That's the Aces with a rare turnover. New York trying to get to the fourth quarter with Jones and Feedish on the bench. The admin and the Aces trying to get to Tuesday. Gets it up in the corner. Vandersloot, 3. Wilson goes over 8th rebound. Aces down 2. Loma 3. So, Gustafson knocks it out of bounds. New York basketball with 40.7 remaining in the quarter. A 2-for-1 opportunity here for New York. Aces have won 12 straight home playoff games, a WNBA record. Anderson takes the jumper and hits. Also executes the 2-for-1.
Vegas goes behind screen with Courtney Anderson. She needs to have this confidence to step into those.
Hayes gets down by Burke. The call on Anderson, her third. Hopefully the Aces take advantage of the line. Anderson with 3. Lady Hamilton with 3. 5 for Jones, 4 for Phoebus. 3 on Plump, 3 on Hayes for Las Vegas. Winnie Throw gets a friendly roll. In the NBA preseason on ESPN, tips off tonight. On ESPN, Pistons hosting the Bucks at 8 Eastern. It's a slight difference game and shot clock here. New York will be able to essentially hold for 1. It's Hayes. It's both. Wnba back in for this final offensive possession. No free throws in the corner for New York. And Janescu setting the screen. Anderson gets it back to her. So never gets a hand on it. Young's basketball. 50. 16 to 4. Did not get an open time. This 3, which would have given Vegas its first lead since it was a 3-2 game, will come off the board. Asia Wilson is midway.
Asia just 10 minutes away from sending a game 5 to New York. What needs to happen for your team to get there?
Continue to be just locked in on the defensive end. They are a team that goes on a lot of runs and they can sometimes break you. We can bend, but we can't break. We just gotta stay disciplined on the defensive end, and everything else will follow suit.
Thank you.
Asia Wilson, 16 points, 8 rebounds. Jackie Young, half-court lead. This close to counting, but in her hands, so will not count. And New York will have a 2-point lead in the fourth quarter of game 4.
My name is Lee Lawson. I'm a professional basketball player, but there's more that needs to happen. As athletes, we almost get put in this box of being one-dimensional. Being my whole self looks like never changing who I am, but also being able to step outside the box and try different things. I would describe my personal style as comfortable but very fashionable, like I'm a big color girl. TJ Maxx has everything I need to express every part of who I am. Max, what makes you, you. It's only a shot. Just throw it away.
Good.
We're helping millions think more in things that matter most to them. Whatever you're saving for, we're all better off with an ally.
Back to work.
No, this is Jim's time shot. Hey, Jim. Helmet, check. Drones, check. Checking that thing we just checked? Double check. We ain't got time to chill. We're out here driving this now. This is when we get to work. To keep you connected. No matter what.
Connect before the storm. Change how we weather it. Connecting changes everything. AT&T.
Here in the W, we pride ourselves on having a super welcoming, calm, low stakes environment.
This is wild basketball.
This is a place where basketball matters. If you love real basketball, welcome to W.
What happened? Come on, Wag. Go there, and you gotta open the shot like, we'll knock it down.
Start of the fourth quarter in Las Vegas, game 4 in Norfolk 2-1 series lead in these best of 5 semis. And for the Liberty, Brandon Stewart, Sabrina Ionescu have been done. The rest of the team has struggled offensively. Tony Phoebus, John Paul Jones, both on the floor to begin the fourth with 4 fouls. Asia Wilson, 16 points. Stuart Burners over. Kelsey Plum did not score in the third at 12 in the first half. How about a key or two for you in this quarter?
Well, for New York, one of the biggest ones is taking care of the basketball. When Vegas is going on runs, New York has helped facilitate that with their turnovers.
Ionescu, Vandersloot, Phoebus, Jones, and Stewart for New York. Wilson, Young, Plum, Hayes, and Gray for Las Vegas. Here's Ionescu. Vandersloot trying to get into Jones, cannot. Ionescu, 4 to shoot. Doesn't have much doing. Ionescu has to force it out. And a shot clock violation on the opening possession. Good defense saver for Las Vegas.
New York was trying to look inside to get John Paul Jones the basketball, and Asian Wilson simply denied her. There was no avenue to pass the ball inside. It was stuck on the left side of the floor the whole possession. Great defense. That's what you want if you're Vegas.
Ionescu was 4 for 4 in the first quarter. He's 1 for 6 since. Here's Hayes, guarded by Stewart. Young cuts in, whips out, Grant. Missed it badly. Vegas has not led since it was 3-2 early in the first. Some chances. The third and now in the fourth. Ionescu lays it in on another beautiful delivery from Phoebus.
Terrific back screen. The way Kelsey Plum is defending Sabrina Ionescu, they got her with the screen, and it led to the easy 2.
4-point New York lead. Hayes has it taken away by Vandersloot. Here comes New York with numbers. Stewart at the Phoebus the lead. Top man Las Vegas. Good start to the fourth for New York.
New York says a great back screen by John Paul Jones that frees up Sabrina Ionescu in the quarter court, and then they get out in transition. Stewie dropping the dime to finish.
ABC's coverage of the 2024 WNBA playoffs is presented by Google Pixel, the only phone engineered by Google. In part by Gatorade, Is It In You? And Nike.
Welcome to this year's championship game.
The game of gold. You can enjoy over $400 back in dice value annually. Or you can raise the bar in game nights. That's the powerful backing of American Express.
Deciding which game to watch has always been tough. But with multi-view on YouTube TV, you can decide which games to watch. Try it free.
This Kia Turbo Hybrid is built for all things you've yet to do, like taking a long drive. just to throw a monster tailgate party at an away game.
Brisket, anyone?
So what's yet to be done? The new Kia Carnival Turbo Hybrid. Kia. Movement that inspires.
ESPN Bet has C Green, Steven's A-list. Why can't I have a cool sounding featured bet?
That's what.
Molly's matchups.
I love it.
Molly's money lines. They call me the queen of money lines.
Should they call you that?
They should.
Mad Dog Stokes.
Mad Dog Stokes!
I get it. It's no Stevens A-list.
Get exclusive talent markets and up to $1,000 in bonus bets with the first bet reset on ESPN Bet.
That's wicked witch. Something bad is happening to us. You have no power. Someone's got to do something.
The PGA Halloween Theaters November 22nd.
Thanks for coming back to ESPN's coverage of the 2024 WNBA playoffs presented by Google. Jason Sudeikis with our colleague Renee Stubbs. And of course, you know, this time, Believe has been held up by some different Aces fans here in the building. They are looking to manufacture a Game 5 Tuesday night. New York looking to end these semis here today. Wnba 3. Missed it. Great look there for Plum, who still has not scored in the second half.
So as earlier on, Asia Wilson was able to come off and drive the lane. That time she made the right decision. Plum was open.
Davis and Jones both with 4 fouls. Here's Ionescu. Finds Jones. Stagnant possession. 5 to shoot. Stewart might have to put it up. 2 to shoot. Stewart rebound on Wilson. Boy, Davis is a plus 20 in 20 minutes in this game. Long dances for you.
Plum is the player who never gets tired. Plays at such an accelerated pace, always working.
Anderson with the answer.
Remember, Wnba has had at times been an Achilles heel for the Vegas Aces in this series.
Well, again, it's fouled by Stewart. And right away, Brianna Stewart says, wait, we need to challenge that. The New York bench is taking a look. It's not a foul. And New York. You see anything that makes you think it's
I think Stewie gets her hand on the basketball.
So New York challenging the foul call on Stewart.
People always say, until invisible. Remember before AI when you had to type to search? And when you couldn't ask your phone to do this? Put these restaurants on a map. Huh. What about taking a photo and reimagining it? Man, remember when all phones pretty much did the same stuff? Until it didn't. Get the all-new Google Pixel 9 Pro phones at googlestore.com.
Asia, you are small.
It's a little cramped, but it's fine.
Fine. When you became MVP once, was that fine? No, you did it twice.
They built you a statue.
But you're fine with this tiny car when you could just sell it to CarMax?
Right. It's not funny.
Can't feel my legs.
Never settle on the lot or on the court. CarMax.
She is. Jade Ross. Best CTO in the game. Her cyber defense is fire. Yeah, but Emily Foster? Corporate finance queen of Kansas City? Wait, hold up. Is that Lucy Carter? It's going right at me. You're such a great Q4. Can we take a selfie, please? We should get that photo. Your LinkedIn profile. Get out your coffee, please.
She can see it. It's only a shot. Just throw it away. One, two, three. We doing for this one. We go wrong. Moving to a new top. What? Moving to a new top. Moving to a new top. Moving to a new top. Abbott Elementary. Moving to a new top.
A successful challenge for New York. Brianna Stewart jars the ball loose, and then there's marginal contact after she's already shaken the ball loose on the arm. It's a successful challenge. New York retains its challenge for the remainder of this game. And Becky Hammond upset with the call being overturned. Meanwhile, it will still be Vegas basketball underneath those. We're going to call it a jump ball. Jonquil Jones and Asia Wilson will jump it up at center court. And it's Vegas who wins possession. 7:25 to go, fourth quarter of game 4. New York a 6-point lead and a 2-1 series edge in this best-of-5 semifinal. Pass behind Young, back to Plum. Plum dives in and gets denied by Stewart. Deputy bounds. By the way, it was ruled the ball was not imminently out of bounds. That's why they jumped it up after that successful challenge. Here's Stewart. Wide open threes. She's had some deep looks into third, beginning of fourth, that just haven't dropped. Ray, there, no. Stewart wants it in the post on Clark. Off to Beavish. Back to Stewart. With denial from Boone. Stewart takes the Anderson sends the air with the left hand. Big buckets in the board from Courtney Vandersloot. 8-point New York lead. Young, mid-range, still. So Jackie on Spoon's field goal attempt here in the second half. She is 1 for 8. She's not looked like herself. After 24 in game 3. Ionescu wrapping through the left. Wilson. The shot blocking from Asia Wilson and Brianna Stewart in this game. Big block for Wilson.
She's been a menace on the defensive end of the floor, and what a luxury for her guards if they get beat and she still saves the possession.
Ionescu gets free. Team, her 5th point of the game. Just late in the game for the New York Liberty. A 7-0 run in the fourth.
We've seen some moments in this game where the New York Liberty showed frustration, especially at the end of the second quarter. They've talked all year long how they are a more mature team this year. How they can step up and make big plays, don't get rattled like they did a season ago. This is one of them. Gets blocked, then drains the 3.
20 points for Sabrina Ionescu. After a game 3 where she did not score until the 4th, where she had just 7 field goal attempts, her fewest since game 1 of the finals a year ago. And Rebecca, her stick-to-itiveness and poise, a microcosm of what you're talking about from the team at large here in 2024 compared to 2023.
And especially with the way Vegas has focused so much defensive energy and intensity at Sabrina Ionescu. They have been very physical leading them, yet still able to bounce back from that tough performance in the last game.
Remember, it was here in Vegas where Sabrina Ionescu set the 3-point contest record, drilling 20 in a row with her viral sensation of a performance. Aces season on the line here with 5:40 to go in the fourth quarter of game 4. 7-0 New York run. Wilson out to Gray. Clark and Plum jump off to the corner. Here's Wilson trying to make something happen here. He's the 3. He gets the rebound. Two minutes here with Vandersloot. Roughly didn't know the Hamilton with the other 4 starters. Stewart gets down. Alicia Clark picks up her 3rd. And the first team foul on Vegas in this fourth. They're going without a team foul thus far in the fourth quarter. Hayes, Plum, Gray, Wilson, and Clark on the floor for Las Vegas as Young takes a seat. Vandersloot picks it out. Jones a 3. You're back. New York runs. And that here is not Jones or Vandersloot. It's probably Jones. Waiting a little longer. If it's Jones, it'll be her 5th. So Jones and Phoebish have been able to navigate up until this point of the fourth without picking up number 5. Jones stays on the floor with 5 fouls. Plum gets free. Her 3. Rebound Clark, another chance for Las Vegas.
New York zoning up now on this possession. Help.
Wilson somehow got back to the ball. Hayes and push off on Plum for 4th. New York ball. Vegas has had some great looks for 3. How about this, Rebecca? They are now 4 for 26 from deep on the day.
And you wonder if some of that is fatigue in their legs after the energy they were exerting in game 3. Start to finish going from the floor.
Ace is just 1 of 11 from the floor in this quarter. They've missed their last 8 3-point attempts. Anderson needs some help. Jones deep inside. How about Chelsea Gray? Again, she's so good. It's an uncanny knack she has for timing tie-ups. And a jump with Jones and Gray.
He comes in from the top. The pass is made. Chelsea Gray right there. Doesn't wait. It's in there and swarms. I would not want to fight her for a toy in a playroom. Robin Bennett. That's Lennox at home. 7 months old. Stewart with space. Sure. Beavish back to the line with just a Hayes. Stewart, 19 points, 12 rebounds. Has gone cold with the floor late, but playing a terrific all-around game. 5 assists, 3 points. To go with their 13 rebounds and 19 points. 3:45 to go in game 4. Gonna ask you. Jones back iron, no. Phoebus gets fouled. And Leone Phoebus will shoot 2. Really nice ball movement that possession by the New York Liberty. Driving right, throwing it out left. Bunch Leone Phoebus. She was in the deep left corner, and she still got in there to get that offensive board. That should probably help some.
Leone Phoebus, personnel-wise, is the biggest difference for the New York Liberty from a season ago. You talk to any member of the Aces, and they glow about Leone Phoebus. How impactful she is on both sides of the floor. Look at the plus minus tonight. She's been number 1 in that category throughout these playoffs. And this is a player that told us she would not be here, would not have stayed in the country if it wasn't for her friendship with Niara Sabali, her adjustment to the States, to the WNBA, was really tough in the beginning. And because she came so close to the start of the season, she worried that she might get caught. And she said, my game is not one where I make an instant impression. I'm not going to score 15 points in 5 minutes. But the Liberty knew what they had. Jonathan Cole, their GM, had wanted her for a while in a great trade where he got her as well as a big swap from Phoenix. And Phoebus has proven to be the difference for New York thus far in this series from a year ago.
When you see her, this is a perimeter player, a guard who is 6'4", has length, makes the right plays and the right decisions. Even that offensive board, she was having to over and just hustle to get herself into the win.
16-point New York lead, 12 on the line. Well, finally, it's coming to from deep. Vegas had gone 4.5 minutes without a field goal. Last first 20 since the first half. Wnba draws a play. Still, New York's lead is 13. Stewart. Wnba's Wnba. Wilson the rebound. Still time for Vegas here. A little under 3 minutes to go. Phoebus the steal. Never seen him. But Phoebus to the top.
Standing defense. She told us how she had a coach in youth basketball who insisted she keep her arms up on the defensive end. Gets a huge play there.
The 6'4" guard who can defend the Stewart scored one. And New York starting to taste it. Yeah. Minnesota, Connecticut coming up 5 Eastern on ESPN. Phoenix. Wnba 5 seasons after being just advancing to 3 as Vegas looking to keep breathing in these final minutes. The lead is 15. Wnba is the point. We're up on the window. He is nearly leading over the gunner steal. 1:22 to go. Hayes. And now New York will take a timeout. 12-point New York lead. 6 straight. For Vegas, 119 to go to 4. Let's flash back to Sabrina Ionescu in Las Vegas, summer of 2023. Put on a performance for the ages. Made 20 straight threes. A record smashing 3-point